Alright guys, so today we're taking a look at a really minimal clear case. I think this may be the most minimal clear case on the market, and we're taking a look at the Moft snap case for the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now, huge shout out to Moft for sending this out to me to review for you guys. All links are down in the description below for you guys to check it out for yourself. The price on this case is $39.99, but I have seen it on sale and it's currently on sale on Amazon for $31.99. Now, if I am able to get a discount code from Moft, I'll leave that down in the description below. Not 100% sure if that'll happen, but if I can, I'll leave that there for you guys. So, taking a look at the packaging, we are looking at very classic Moft packaging. Has their logo here. It says Moft Snap Case, slim yet protective, compatible with MagSafe, so you do get a bare iPhone feel, night reflective corners, and unnoticeably ultra thin. Taking a look at the back, it does say minimizes yellowing, stronger magnets, scratch resistance, and you do get a lens protection bezel. So let's go ahead and take it out of the packaging. You just slide this off, this comes out, and that's all you get. Nothing else, nothing crazy or fancy. So let's set all this off to the side. Now, starting off with the case itself, it may be a little bit even hard to see because of how incredibly thin this thing is. So you are gonna get your Moft branding right here. You do obviously see your MagSafe magnet and alignment magnet. We do get a polycarbonate camera ring right there, and the rest of your case is polycarbonate. Now moving along to the inside, same exact material here. You do get your MagSafe ring. It says designed by Moft, compatible with MagSafe, and that's pretty much it. Now on the insides, on the corners around them, you're gonna get these little TPE strips that go on all four corners, and that's gonna be there for your shock absorption. Now Moft says that this has 3.9 feet of drop protection. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about that. I don't know if this is actually going to have it. I have yet to drop my phone in this, but I definitely do see the TPE around all four corners. So for now, I'm going to take their word for it. If you guys have any experience with that, let me know down in the comments below. But I'm a little bit skeptical of that drop protection, not going to lie. So let's go ahead and take a look at how thick it is and how much it weighs. So let's bring over our scale here, make sure we are in grams, and let's see. So it's 30 grams. Now, that's a little bit on the heavier side for something that's supposed to be extremely minimal, but 30 grams, you really do not feel the weight of it at all. And once it's on your phone, you don't feel the case, you don't feel the thickness, you don't feel the weight of it. It literally feels like you're holding your naked iPhone. And I've really been enjoying using this thing. So, taking a look at how thick it is, let's go ahead and start from front to back. We're looking at 10.7 millimeters, and then from inside to outside, we're looking at 2.2 millimeters. So you get a 2 millimeter back right here that just attaches to your phone. And like I said, you really do not feel the weight or the thickness of this thing. It is extremely thin. So let's go ahead and take our natural titanium 16 Pro Max. We'll bring it in here and we'll put it in. So you're just gonna line the bottom corners, attach that. So you get a slight little snap there. Let's see how those corners fit. 1, 2, that was a really good click. 3, and 4. So decent clicks on all four corners. The camera corner is going to give you your best click, but the fit on here is pretty good. I'd like to see the corners fit a little bit tighter onto there, a little bit better of a click. But I've had no issues of this coming off, slipping off, or anything like that. If you sit here and you really do have to give it a little bit of force for that to come off, but it doesn't make it difficult to take off. In order to get it off, you just kind of pop that out, and there you go. So attaching that back there, let's go ahead and take a look at some of that screen and camera protection. Now, really, there is no screen lip on here if you're using a tempered glass screen protector. They say that there's a 0.7 millimeter lip on here, but when I set this down onto the desk, I am using a full coverage tempered glass screen protector right there. Setting this down, this is my screen protector touching the desk. So definitely be a little bit careful about that. This isn't going to be that case that's meant to give you that really good screen protection. A little bit of camera protection on here, which we'll look at in a second, but this isn't meant to be a crazy protective case. They give you that drop protection, so they say, but for me, this is a super minimal case. This is not there for protecting your phone, at least from any kind of really big scratches, nicks, and dings, or from really big drops. This one's there to protect the slightest little things, especially just on the back and on the top and bottom of the case. Now, there are really no sides here, but let's take a look. Now, on the top, you are completely closed in. On the left-hand side, you're wide open except for your corners right here that do give you a little bit of scratch and nick and ding protection as well as a little bit of drop protection. So all your buttons are your own iPhone buttons, so no need to test those. On the bottom, you do have your accurate microphone and speaker cutouts, as well as a pretty nice wide open USB Type-C port. So let's go ahead and bring over our cable here. We'll plug this in. There we go, we're charging. And yeah, you get a pretty decent USB Type-C port. It may be a little hard to see there because of the clear of the case as well as the light, but you get a pretty decent USB Type-C port. So all your thicker head cables should fit in here with no issues. And then moving along to the right-hand side, you're wide open except for your corners. Now, the camera control button, easy to access, of course. It's just the button on your phone there, so really no need to test that. But the sides of this thing are not sharp at all. There are no sharp corners or anything, which brings me to how it feels in the hand. This thing is really, really nice to use. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been loving using this thing. The only slight issue that I can even see with it is just that I do wish that the corners fit on there a little bit better. Other than that, I've had no complaints using it. It's not slippery at all because you're holding the sides of your phone, so it's gonna be as slippery as your phone is. The back of it, the polycarbonate material, after a little bit of use, it is going to put some of your finger oils on there. It's not really grippy or textured or anything, but it is there a little bit. Like it's not as slippery as the iPhone is, but this is for those people who don't really drop their phones. You want the absolute most minimal case that you can put on this phone that'll actually protect the back of it, because there is one more case that is more minimal than this, which we'll look at in a little while on my channel. Stay tuned for that. The Arc Pulse, love, love, love that thing. Anyways, not about that. So this thing, really comfortable to use. It really does feel like you are holding your naked iPhone. I've had no complaints as far as how it feels in the hand. So let's go ahead and move on to that MagSafe. We'll start off with our Apple MagSafe wallet. Attach that. There's our animation. And this thing is going to have really good MagSafe strength. You can absolutely trust your leather and your fine woven wallets with this. They only do come off if you give it a little bit of force. So that's good to see. Now, before we move on, they do say that this is scratch resistant. However, I do have some slight scratching in there. If you guys can see that right there, that is not scratches on my phone. Those are scratches on the case. But polycarbonate, that's kind of one of those things you expect. This thing, it doesn't show the scratches too much, so that's good. You got to really look at it to see them, but they are going to be there, so just kind of keep that in mind. But that's kind of what you expect on full polycarbonate cases. Even my Apple Clear case has some scratching on it. That's just kind of one of those things that's polycarbonate. Now moving along to our Apple MagSafe battery pack, we'll attach that. Not even going to wait for the animation because it'll come by, but you can sit here, shake it as hard as you can, shake it like you're mad at it, it owes you money. It's not coming off. The MagSafe on this is excellent. Do have to give that a little bit of force to get that off. And then finally, moving along to our Anker 623, go ahead and pick that up. And yeah, guys, I mean, look at this. You gotta really give it a shake. I have cases that are probably 5 times thicker than this thing that, oh, almost dropped it right there. Hey, it's polycarbonate, it's a little bit slippery, so be careful there. But I have cases that are thicker than this that don't have anywhere as good of MagSafe as this, that have even more space to put in better magnets, all that. The MagSafe on this thing is crazy. Like I said, you really do have to give it a little bit of a shake for that to come off. Now, Moft also makes some really cool MagSafe accessories. I covered those in a previous video that I did about the Moft Movas case, which I'll leave right here at the end of this video. But they have your Snap Flow, which is this little notepad thing, really cool. And then they also have 2 different stands. One is with the wallet here, one is without the wallet, the little tripod stands. Again, I covered all of these in that video, so make sure you guys look at that because Moft makes some of the best MagSafe accessories that I've seen on the market, at least some of the most innovative accessories that I have seen. So definitely make sure you guys check those out. But yeah, guys, do I recommend the Moft Snap Case, the invisible case as they used to call it? I don't know if they still do call it the invisible Snap Case, but the Moft Snap Case. Do I recommend it? Brian, stop talking. Do I recommend it? Yes, absolutely. If you're a clear case lover, number one, you're somebody who really wants no case on your phone, but you're just worried about those little scratches and stuff, and you maybe accidentally drop it from your couch to the floor or something like that. You accidentally drop it on your desk, or like I almost just did a few minutes ago. Yeah, absolutely. Check one of these out. But if you're somebody who wants some protection around the sides, all that, this isn't gonna be for you. This is for that market that likes to go caseless, but wishes they could get that slight little bit of extra protection. Absolutely check this out. I've been loving this thing. I'm gonna keep using this. It's absolutely gonna be in my rotation because I love minimal cases, and this thing is really, really cool. I really love it. Can't say enough good things about it. So definitely make sure you guys check that out. Again, links are down in the description below. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. That goes a very, very long way for me and allows me to consistently make these videos for you guys. And if you want to see my review of that Moft Movus case, I'll leave that right there, which again, I did cover those accessories there. And if you guys want to see another super nice minimal style aramid fiber case that's very similar to this one, I'll leave that right there.